Tim Wilkins, it's nice to see you. You are going to help a lot of people in our audience who may be dealing with financial struggles. There could be a lot of different circumstances for people. What are some options that you provide for Texans in these situations?
Well, we specialize in helping Texans, and it's important to know for the amazing amount of people right now that are struggling, you are not alone. In this economy, if you find yourself in overwhelming debt, the important part is the earlier you get help, the more strategies you have to get yourself through that debt. One of the strategies for us is shopping our affiliate platform to find the best debt consolidation loan to lower your rates. Another one might be using a program like credit counseling without a new loan to also consolidate your debt and get lower rates. Or our program that actually negotiates with your creditors the amount you owe and can give you a program payment that's less than half compared to just making those minimum payments. And the big thing is it helps you reduce that debt in as little as 24 to 48 months, depending on your budget.
Sounds like a pretty quick timeline there to get some relief. I know that we see companies that are claiming to offer debt help on a lot of different platforms. Why can some of these companies located outside of Texas be bad news?
Well, many aren't licensed in Texas. That's what we're finding. Others don't know the laws as well as we do, since we specialize in only helping our fellow Texans. And another thing is they're selling your information to the highest bidder. They're just lead generation companies. And what that ends up doing is finding companies that don't always have your best financial interest at heart. They're charging fees that we're finding are exorbitant and really high for people who are already struggling. And typically our fees are 40% less than most of these out-of-state companies. So that's a big relief for people.
Okay, and your specialty is resolving very high credit card debt exclusively for Texans. So you're going to show us some graphs right now that can kind of demonstrate the different options, right?
Yes, 50,000 we're finding is a very average number in high interest and credit card debt. And with 50,000 in high interest debt, making those minimum payments is probably going to cost you double what you owe, possibly a lot more. A debt consolidation loan or credit counseling might be around 63,000, while using our debt negotiation program could end up being much less than the balance you owe today. Now, this next one is a very important graph. With high interest and minimum payments of 50,000, that debt could be 2,000 a month. It's about to go up too. They're going to raise the rates again. A good debt consolidation loan might be able to get that down to around 880. You see that next bar at credit counseling around 1,050. But with debt negotiation, depending on what you owe and who you owe, we might be looking around somewhere around $750 a month with a much shorter estimated program time to resolve that debt. And again, that's that last one. Just squeaking by with those minimum payments, you don't feel like you're putting a dent in it. It's because it could take up to 20 years or more to pay it off. This estimate, debt consolidation loan could take around 6 years and credit counseling around 5. But our debt negotiation programs are typically estimated between 24 and 48 months. We customize these programs based on your situation and affordability.
Okay, Tim, that's a lot of information that people might need to hear again. So how can they get in touch with you?
Well, it's very important. We've got the information to put on the screen. We urge anyone, if you know someone or you are someone who is struggling with very high credit card debt or personal loans, call Affordable Debt Consolidation now for a free or phone or office consultation at 800-816-1003 or visit us at affordabledebtconsolidation.com. I'll give it to you again, 800-816-1003 or visit us at affordabledebtconsolidation.com.